Welcome to my first book club. Today's book club is Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez. So excited. I absolutely love this book. So right off the top, I just want to say that there will be spoilers, and I rated this book a 5 out of 5. And if you've read this book, I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Let's dive into the questions. And make sure you answer these questions along with me in the comments as well. I can't wait to do this for so many more books, so make sure to follow for the next one. First question, how did the letters help Brianna and Jacob open up to each other? I loved the little letter writing aspect because I personally want to get into letter writing. Like friends and family, I have little cousins who will write me letters sometimes. I've definitely written letters like to my boyfriend on special occasions, but I feel like it'd be like so nice and kind of spontaneous to just write random letters. I think in the book it brought them closer because it's kind of this like almost secretive feeling. Yeah, I really love that aspect. The next question is all about Jacob's anxiety and how that shaped him as a person or as a character. And I thought that the way that Abby wrote about anxiety was so real. Like, I've never seen it written like that. And so I really liked that she touched on all of those aspects, just how sometimes it can make you like freeze up or react like you wouldn't normally. I've definitely like felt that sometimes. I think that it just developed him as a character because we got to see in his brain like why he was the way he was, and I haven't really seen a lot of male characters portrayed like that, so I thought that that was really neat. Next question is all about the tropes. So we had fake dating, workplace romance, enemies to friends, friends to lovers. I will say the fake dating trope usually isn't my favorite because it's like you just know that they're gonna end up together, which you're reading a romance and like I knew they're gonna end up together anyway, but I feel like fake dating makes it a little bit obvious. But it was really fun in the story because you kind of got to see like, you know, how they were feeling about like the forced romance and the forced proximity and stuff, and how that played into like their real feelings that were developing, and how like things definitely got really confusing. A workplace romance, I feel like this was a big theme, but it also wasn't, because it's not like anyone really, you know, like gave them a slap on the wrist or anything. They never had to tell HR that they were together at any point, and so it didn't really feel like that was like the main theme or anything. But the enemies to friends was so fast, and so I honestly personally wouldn't really call this an enemies to friends, more friends to lovers, because they were only quote unquote enemies for what, like a day or two, and then they finally started talking. But I think it just goes to show like the miscommunication and things like that. I think the friends to lovers is really sweet. I think that that's like, you know, one of the most common tropes out there that people love about romance books, and I think that it was done really well. Another question about the fact that this is a romantic comedy, and I will say I don't think I've ever read a romantic comedy that was done this well. It